This is a bit of a pain point for professional services firms like ourselves. Copilot AI has very much decreased the reliance on experts. Doesn't mean that we don't still have a place, but a lot of the information is available at your fingertips. The prevalence of ChatGPT is showing that the information is much more readily available. Doesn't always mean that it's accurate or does it in the right way, but there's information more available. It's the same sort of game changing that happened when Google came out, and suddenly the search engine across the internet and availability data became there. This is another shift that change or paradigm shift change in our environment. The same is now equated to the functions that Sage Intacct are releasing with the GL outlier and especially with Copilot. The GL outlier and the intelligent GL is very much around optimizing your GL to be more efficient. So the dimensional reporting, therefore, it makes your simplified chart of accounts much easier to manage, as well as having the GL outlier where it actually has tolerance levels for things or transactions that are happening in your system and being proactive about preventing those happen. So an alert would come to the account or the financial manager, something different to the normal process is happening. Example would be your rent expense is 10,000 a month, and suddenly it goes up to 100,000 because someone put in an extra zero when they were typing it in. Alert would be generated because that's well outside the tolerance level, and you could deal with it before it actually gets processed. On the AI side in Copilot, and this is where there's a lot of talk about it and people being fearful with jobs. What we're finding is the ethical approach that Sage is doing to this is great, and they don't use anything from an AI perspective without making sure it's as close to 100% accurate and in the right way for what's benefiting the customers. The rollout of Copilot shows that. The initial launch is very much to help within the help function within the system. The second part of the release is very much around prompting users and helping them with the month-end close to make that more efficient. So they specifically are rolling this out in terms of the way that they want to do it. They've done the same in terms of the AP automation, the OCR, and the learning about how to process supply invoices. And each iteration makes it better and better for the users of the system, as opposed to a one size, here's a tool that you can use for everything, which a lot of people, I think, are using AI at the moment. These are specific use cases that are driving value across the business. It can be a little bit scary. It can be something quite new. It's obviously a risk to a lot of different businesses, but those who embrace it and understand where the value can then be added by providing advice on how to use these tools is where the opportunity is. But I think it's really exciting for customers to have this functionality inbuilt in the system like Sage Intacct. It's only going to make them better. It makes it much more easy to kind of drive your business forward, ask the right questions, and optimize your efficiencies and processes within the more manual tasks that you have in your business.